Hello and welcome. In tonight's video, I'm just going to be going through the multiplication times table, going up and down each number, just to help count you off to sleep. At the end, if you're still awake after the multiplication, may just do some counting to help you drift off to sleep. We'll start with 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. And 1 times 10 is 10. 10 times 1 is 10. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. And back to 1 times 1 is 1. Now 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 9, 27. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 9, 27. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3. 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. And 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. And 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 1 is 4. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. And 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5. 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 8, 48. 6 times 9, 54. 6 times 10, 60. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6. 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 5, 35. 7 times 6, 42. 7 times 7, 49. 7 times 8, 56. 7 times 9, 63. 7 times 10, 70. 7 times 9, 63. 7 times 8, 56. 7 times 7, 49. 7 times 6, 42. 7 times 5, 35. 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 2, 14. And 7 times 1 is 7. 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 9, 72. 8 times 10, 80. 8 times 9, 72. 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 7, 56. 8 times 6, 48. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 2, 16. And 8 times 1 is 8. 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 5, 45. 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 7, 63. 9 times 8, 72. 9 times 9, 81. 72. 9 times 7, 63. 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 5, 45. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 1 is 9. And finally, 10. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 7 is 70. 10 times 8 is 80. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 7 is 70. And 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 2 is 20. And 10 times 1 is 10. That completes our times table. Now I'm just going to count up and then count back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,